Well, hello everybody. Um, welcome back. Now, today we have to go collect. Well, we have to go collect our next relic. Um, let's go ahead and start off by selling this squid that we caught earlier. Okay. Also, that guy did give me a book to read, The Relaxed Mind. So let's go ahead and start reading that. Alright. So the new place we need to go is Stellar Basin. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. It's all the way over here. It looks like there's a few rocks around, well, 4, and there's a little island out. Same thing over here, but there's less stuff around that one. I mean, we've been here, and I'm pretty sure we've been here. Or was it this one? I can't remember. I think we haven't been in these two. But, yeah. We'll start heading over here. Well, it is nighttime, so we definitely don't want to get caught out here with some creature. It does seem to be thunderstorming. Alright, let's aim our ship towards there. Okay. Let's go. Hopefully nothing bad happens. Everything seems to be okay. Let's go around that. I mean, it's almost daytime anyway, so our our ship should be fine. What are those? Well, I mean, we're sailing across the ocean. That's not really. I mean, it's really just it, I guess. There's palm trees, I'm pretty sure, and there's birch trees over there. There's a shark. Collect item. Oh, there's something right there. I was looking over there, I didn't see it. What is this right here? Looks like plastic. Oh, it's because it's some jewelry. Okay, let's put the sunglasses right there for right now. And let's park here and see what there is inside. Laboratory. The laboratory is in ruins with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. Where do you want to look? Open the cupboard. Check the cupboard. Okay. You got some stuff. You empty the cupboard. Where do you want to look? Inspect the equipment on a table. There are some strange looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. On the other side of the table you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation immediately. Evacuating to fort." Okay, look around the floors. You look around on the floor. There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes, and you slowly reach your arm into one. You pluck an item from a gouge in the floor. Where do you want to look? Alright, well, that's all we can look. Generator. An old generator sputters and ticks over. Oh, that's it? Okay. So now we have messages. 14 September 1992. I haven't written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run from some lines here and they are illegible. Well, most of what they hauled up was junk. They eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew. As such, a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciatingly clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out into the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the opening casket, then turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. Researcher.
Hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you?
A fisherman.
Oh, yes. I thought you had the look. But a fisherman all the way out here? Strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. All the same, I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had some time. If you had the time.
What do you need help with?
I need help collecting symbols to study. I was originally posted out at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was attacked.
Yeah, I think I know who attacked it. I saw a little squid. Well, it's not little, it's a giant squid over there, so I don't know what you want me to do. I can't kill it. Come on now.
A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. I fled here, have been making do as best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt.
Okay, so I know where it is, so I can go get it real quick. I'm pretty sure that's what she's gonna ask me.
Take a look at the list of specimens I need.
Oh, there you go.
You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect all of them.
I mean, these guys just kinda... Oh, it's right there. Catching style is a net. And then this one is a fishing or net. So I'm gonna need to go get a net. Let's also see what this relaxed mind did. The relaxed mind. Biggest load of rubbish I've ever read. It goes on and on about breathing, exercise, and controlling your heart rate as if that could help me. I mean, it could, you know, it really could. So we now need to do something for her. Is there anything else? Okay. I think I got it. Nothing right now. But we're gonna need to get another little research piece if we're gonna want to get a... What's it called? We're gonna want to get the net. So there's something else over there, I think? Or is that the same place now? Maybe we could find some of those little squids that she wants us to grab. 6th, 7th March 1927. We're engaged to be married. He sailed us out of every center of Sailor Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time. Waiting and hoping, sometime past midnight, as we were growing furiously and hysterically from the lack of sleep. The aurora shimmered into the skies above when I turned to see his reaction. He was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said or what I said, but I know that I said yes. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off of it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Maybe this is something. This is new, but you know. That's gold. Well, we can't really place this anywhere, can we? Let's try organizing something. Maybe we can get it somehow. Oh, we can do that. It's 4 long. It's 4 long. So let's do that. Let's see who's heavy. 47.10, 42.90, 43.70. Yeah, we can take that one out. And let's go ahead and sell all of this fish to the merchant. Let's go haste so we can get there quicker. There's a ship right there, we can look at that. Actually, let's look at that right now. Maybe we have space. I don't know. We could have some space, but I'm not sure. Depends how thing is, really. You know what, let's come back so we don't miss out if there's actually something there. Let's go ahead and sell this. Oh, consumed grouper. Well, that doesn't sound nice. Can I put it right there? No. Once dazzling skin, now bleached and eroded, it barely resists, relieved at a final end. What? What even ate it, and how is it even still alive? Okay, that's sad, but you know, sometimes things don't work out the way you want them to. Never mind, we did get it. Blood snapper? Blood leaks endlessly from under its scales, pooling beneath it no matter where it's placed. Okay. We have firefly squid. That's nice. Let's try and find their little weird form if we can. Looks like that's all of them. So now all we need to do is find the little extra research part, get a net, and fish the little, I don't know, jellyfish. Put that in our storage and sell all here. Hopefully it still has it there. Okay, fresh. Let's go deliver it to her right now. There you go. Now we just need an aurora jellyfish. Okay. How about, let's see. Have you noticed anything unusual since you arrived?
Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here, I'd almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She'd sent them to me while I was studying before she...
The researcher is quiet for a moment, stares off to the side.
Anyway, I kept finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets and my sampling tubes. There were letters I've never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after her death. I can't explain it. Is there anything else?
What sort of creature attacked you?
Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge, larger than any of the other marine species I have studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I guessed it's some sort of octopus or squid, or an enemy. Some of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station. I managed to slip away in that where it was tearing apart. While it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. I can't. I won't face it again. Anything else? Tell me about yourself. Okay. I don't think there's much to say. I've studied biology sciences at the Iron Haven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biology Research Society, and then, well, I was posted here by myself. I thought I would relish in peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet out there. It's just machines. Is there anything else?
Well, that's sad, but I guess I can't really do much about that. Alright, let's go grab a research part and finish her job, I guess. I don't know. There we go. Looks like we finally caught it. There you go.
Thank you. Looks like you got all of the surface specimens I need. But yes, I also need some form deeper down, but that's going to be the problem.
Why is that a problem?
I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outpost before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep creature at bay long enough to collect these samples. But while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts. Carefully, I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want to be out on the reef at night. Anything else?
Nothing, I'll be going now.
Excellent.
What was that? That's not even her voice.
Excellent. Let me assemble all the device for you. This should allow you to catch some specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements.
What is that? Abyssal? I think this might be a fish she wants me to catch, but I'm not sure really. Now we just need anglerfish, which Well, I guess we found the weird form. This one right here.
I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first?
Well, of course we gotta get the bad out the way so we can hear the good.
The bad news is the samples you retrieved from the basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. The good news is that I've onded in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. This all points to that thing in the basin is harmful to life at cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write a report on my findings. Our findings. Immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Or how rude of me. I've done all this for me and I've not got much to say thank you with you should have this. She opens the drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly she hands it to you. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem safe to be near the basin. Right, she gave me a book out of all of the things. Okay. Well, a plan for the future. Alright, let's go ahead and start reading that. Let's go ahead and sell the remaining fish that I have, and then we can go home. Alright. Now we have manifest. Let's see where this teleports me. I haven't even used it. Alright, here we go. Manifest. Oh. That's pretty cool. Alright, here we go. Oh, right there. I was wondering where it was. Right. You walk in and place the jewel encrusted ring on a table by the collector's eye. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now. And I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction. But for us, it's valuable.
transcendent material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. He opens the crimson book, his spine cracking audibly, selecting a page carefully. He begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled as though he's speaking through a thick haze. You hear a growling crackling in your ears. Suddenly your vision flares and both of your ears pop. He closes the book. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where you might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus swallowed by the salty muck of twisted strands, channels. It's worth investigating. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your research. Anything else? Nothing. Alright. It says we got a new power. Banish. The banishing words can dispel most evils for a time. But does that mean that if I'm being chased I can banish it? That's what I'm guessing, right? Oh, we got a shark. Oh, okay, now we got the mutated version. Okay, let's go ahead and go over here first, since we grabbed a few jewelries and flags and other stuff. My storage, and then 244. That's nice. And the lighthouse keeper approaches you on the dock, wearing a questioning expression.
You must be around most of the islands by now. Have you found whatever it is you're looking for?
Almost. Well, why would I say almost? I'm not sure, or I'm just fishing. I mean, I'm just fishing, really, but yeah, I'm really just fishing. It's just that guy just wanted me to find his relics, and I'm just helping him. That's basically it. So I'm just fishing. She recalls from your flagrant lie. Oh, so I'm not just fishing?
Why do you mistrust me so? What have I done to warrant such suspicion?
She turns from you, shaking her head and muttering. She heads back towards the lighthouse. Fishmonger Fred, man. I'll see you there. Okay, so let's sell this. Okay. So yeah. That's it for today's episode, and I guess I'll see you guys on the next one.